yes, here we are. Alright. Hello. I fixed some, changed some options here, hoping for the low latency, going for more interaction, or at least faster reaction times to what's being said. I'm also hoping for, that I'm up to essentially the quality of the stream, so hopefully it's a little bit better. One could hope. It's hard to gauge on my side of things how it all looks, at least on the live setting, but it does what it does best. So we'll mess around with this. It hasn't dropped frames. I'm not lagging behind anywhere, so seem to be doing pretty good. Oh, sir, please. I'm not only electric, but I'm steel. Your flying moves have no effect on me. Just good news, because the grass types could be a different story. Alrighto. So we're doing the slow grind here today. This will probably not be an exciting episode of Omega, but it's just gonna be excellent. Just running around all day. This is what I do best, really. Oh, good. Alright. Magnemite at level 17. I am back. Thank you very much. Indeed I am. I'm slower than an Abra still. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it. It will live. But yeah, today is going to be just a lot of training. It's not going to be exciting in the combat department. It's just going to be doing the same thing, but this is going to be necessary so we can hopefully take down Misty. Don't know if it'll happen today. There's a lot of training we need to go through. I did have a rethink on my strategy of... Yeah, I can't get enough Pokemon, that's for sure. But I did have a rethink on the strategy, and I think what I'm gonna do... Oh gosh, really? Really? Just go ahead, start with that. That's... Why are you missing? What is this nonsense? It's just, come on. Okay. We got one hit in there. But yes, no, so... I'm thinking of starting with Gravile, my grass Pokemon, off the bat, rather than saving him for later, because we know several things. We know Misty's Psyduck has a flying-type move. We know her Love Disc and... What's the other one? She has another Pokemon that has... is it Clayster? She has another Pokemon that knows... two Pokemon we know have Aurora Beam, which are Ice-type moves, which will wreck poor little Gravile. So I'm thinking of starting off with him, because we don't know if Staryu has Aurora Beam. I wouldn't put it past it, honestly. But hopefully we save some hits on our electric Pokemon instead. We'll let them get the big hits. Because as long as Gravile can get... I'm debating about this. Would just like more Talos, please. Okay, hang on. I wanted to see, because there is a grassy patch up here. I want to know if it has better chances of finding flyer Pokemon. I mean, we're off to a good start already. I will gladly start off with that. But yeah, so that's what I was thinking about. Really, this morning was, why don't I just start with Gravile? I don't know when I would use Swampert is the problem. I might try to bring it out early to bring out her Togetic. Like, try to go with that route and then just use an electric Pokemon to finish off later on. Because it's not like she knows immediately that I have ground-type moves with Swampert. So I might be able to get one attack in and then start using my water gun ability. So, we'll see. It's a thought to have. In other news... Hang on, is my heating pad is not plugged in. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I'm gonna need it, too. Alright, hold on. Hold on. Just... Aha, yes, it knows I have Thunder Shock. Alright, hold on. Hold on. That's a simple fix, really. Alright, it is a special-based type Pokemon. Okay, hang on, I did not see that. Was I just pretty much one-hit KO? Is that what happened? Also, I think Raichu is somehow more last than I last left him. It's a problem. I'm gonna have to look at my whole Pokemon list. Alright, well, Marstomp's almost level 18 now. Although, to be fair, it's either try to take down a Ralts or try to take down an Abra that were too slow to catch, so... options. Options for days. But in other news, it's actually cloudy today. Not like what I would call like monsoon type of cloudy, just overcast. Still bright enough. But it is cooler. It's only, I think last I checked it was only like 97 degrees. Not like the 102 we reached yesterday, so I will gladly take that. There's also in Pokemon Go, there's the, today is officially the start of the, what is it, the Johto region, which is Gen 2 timed research. Basically, it's like the first one, but now it focuses on the second generation of Pokemon. Technically, it started yesterday. Super potions and antidotes. And more importantly, we're going to need the Paralyze heals. But yeah, technically the research, timed research started yesterday, but the menu was like glitched. I think they accidentally like released it in Pokemon Go. But you could start doing that to get whatever Pokemon ends up at the end of that road. But I was doing that last night, so this morning thing. I'm already on page 4, and ooh, a Pineco. And I'm already on. What I have to do now is catch a Ghost type Pokemon, which is already difficult in and of itself. Now made harder because I'm like, I don't know. That's just actually rude. That's actually just straight up rude. Right, we're not facing Pinecos. We are not doing that anymore. That is out of the question. Although, do you think I could, if I caught one and trained it up enough, do you think I could get one to knock out a Starmie? Well, there's a strategy right there. Yes, heal me up. And we still have the super potions we bought from last time, since I haven't saved after losing to Misty. Which I think we're at, it's either 9 or 8 total. Something like that. It's pretty good stuff. Yeah, 3 regular potions, 9 super potions. I don't want to do what I call the red strategy, where you just buy all the potions you possibly can and just use them up to survive. Like, I really don't want to try to push that route too hard. The 9 super potions will hopefully be enough to get through this, maybe through Lieutenant Surge as well, but basically we bought enough that we can get away with trying to dry out. And because we have Thunder Wave for days on most of these Pokemon, like, that's not a bad way to go, to Thunder Wave and then heal up till they start becoming paralyzed. But we'll do what we can here. We know we want to be careful with physical type attacks against Misty Seadra, which does have Poison Point. But hopefully it doesn't actually become a thing. I'm remembering Got some PTSD from the last Pineco I saw. Didn't even want to fight. Just said no. I wish to make life miserable for everybody. Okay, my quick attack isn't that strong with my Thunder Shock anyway. Unless I get a critical hit, and then it's actually stronger. So that's cool. Thank goodness you're using Double Team, because I would hate to miss. That's actually just rude, by the way, but... Oh, no! It's such a small area to try to navigate this area. Such a small area. It's not even fair. Talos, however, we know are best friends. And I gotta say, with the exception of the Pineco, we haven't seen any other Grass-type Pokemon, which is actually good news. Because I could take Talos pretty easily. Just not the Grass-type as much, since Grass-types are naturally resistant to Thunder attacks. Which doesn't really make as much sense, because I have seen trees, you know, after they've taken a lightning bolt to the face, and it's not pretty, for the tree at the very least. It's not as strong as you think they might be. Alright. Yes, Scary Pineco. I remember you well. We are not friends? This Electrike 2 is actually looking pretty weak. You just gotta get through a couple more fights, little guy. Just a couple more. You'll be okay. I wonder if Peck is the only attack it actually has, as far as... Because you would think it'd have like a quick attack, but... Not that I'm complaining. I'm not complaining at all. I don't seem to be lagging, so this is good news for everybody. Yes, alright. This should be the last Talo we need to fight with Electrike. One could hope. Alright. Now whatever you do... Yes! This should increase my chances of coming out of this fight alive. Just like that. Alright. You done good, boy. And take a look at the stance. Okay, that's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. Solid growth. Now we bring out our best friend Raichu, who is officially gonna be the tank. The one who could probably take out Starmie. Realistically, my only real chance of taking out Starmie is gonna be a Raichu. Alright. No Pinecos. Just... Yes. Lots of these. I wonder if there's a Swellow, the evolved form, that we could find in this patch of grass, actually. That would actually be really nice. See, this is what I'm used to. Raichu taking out Pokemon with one attack. This is good. This is healthy. Where's my water? Yes. No! Alright, Raichu. Let's see how you fare against the Ralts. Yes, yes, I know. You're aware that I have that. Ugh. Old habits die hard. Weirdly, that balances everything out just fine. Weirdly enough. Okay, so Quick Attack does about that. Oh, that's what Traced does. Okay. It's a copycat type of move. I see now. Just... Oh, why would you miss in my hour of need? And you got confused. Raichu, you're not being helpful here. To be fair, doing the quick attack first was not healthy. Or the tail whip first wasn't healthy, really. And of course, it flies away from the battle scene. Ugh. That's the problem, is that I've got grass Pokemon which are relatively strong. Or I've got Pokemon where I have Pinecos which know self-destruct. Or Ralts who know teleports. It's not a happy scenario we're in. And then the third option is to go to the other patch of grass west of Cerulean City and fight mostly electric-type Pokemon, and when it's not that, it's ground types or poison type. So I could try using a fishing rod. I'm not a particularly big fan of that, but might be coming down to that. Luckily we already have it set to a select as a shortcut. And of course I meet a Pokemon that is electric and water type. That's actually rude, but let me think this through here. How badly do I want that? Alright, it has Volt Orb, which protects it from electric attacks. And it knows... Oh, I know Static. Oh, that's my bad. Yes, I know. I'm actually gonna go for it. Yes! I'm gunning it down, boys. So, this might actually replace my Grovyle. I'm thinking about it. Might do the Swampert, actually. Because Grovyle still has a use, it just will not live. Alright, no. But a water electric type has a use. Has a place in our hearts. Also, interestingly enough, it would actually hold its ground against the electric type Pokemon, because it knows the Volt Absorb. Alright, let's take a quick peek here. Yep, turns electric into HP. It knows Thunder Wave, Bubble, Supersonic, and Flail, so it doesn't actually know a, whatchamacallits, yeah. It doesn't actually know an electric-type move. Slightly unfortunate. I was hoping it would. It would have been a nice touch. But it basically is kind of like Starmie in the sense that it has a water-type move and it knows Thunder Wave. It knows Flail, which isn't going to be super useful, so we will bow out of that. I don't really know Chinchou that well. I don't know if it'll eventually learn electric type moves like Thunder Shock along the way. I would have to Google that, and of course this being a hack, it may not play exactly by the rules either. I forgot I could just use Select. Come on. Come on, just give me a nibble. Just a little nibble. This is why I don't like fishing. Come on. I've never had this bad luck of fishing. Like, never. It's more like it. Oh gosh, okay, so it's another one. That's okay. We shall use quick attacks for days. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. I can still use quick attack, which is fine. That is fine and dandy. Alright. Fishing's not easy. There we go. It's better. Golly, is this the only Pokemon that exists in the waters here? Is it the only one? I'm not gonna be happy if it is. Go look elsewhere for water Pokemon to attack. Come on, stop using Supersonic, by the way. Just use... I'll even accept Flail. No, Raichu finally becomes confused. After all that hard work. No. Yeah, Animal Crossing is brutal. Brutal when it comes to fishing. Yes, I'm already confused. Oh gosh, I've done more damage to me than Chinchou has. I'm going for it. Yes! Much better. Alright. Well, we're gonna need a quick heal. We'll go try... Because there's fishing spots in town we can do. I don't know about those patch of grass back there. If I had Who has Sweet Sense? Someone has it. But if I had that, I'd go look in that grass and see what I could find. So that would be my best option. Whew. Alrighty. Do you keep the Pokemon you fight when fishing? If I capture him, yes. Otherwise, it's just treated as a normal battle. You throw their unconscious body back into the water. Okay, good. Whalmers I can take. The question is, because it's a level 5 Whalmer, and they're basically giant Magikarps, how much experience points are they? Yep, okay. Ironically, it's not... It's like, what? Maybe 70% of the experience points I would get fighting Chinchus? Nearabouts? Maybe 65%. So kinda makes it worth it? Okay, level 9. Good, excellent. Let's see if the level 9 can resist the thunder. Nope. Not even. That's better. That's a lot more experience points. So this is apparently where I need to be. This is where the game wants me to be after all this time. I've caught all the Whalmers, apparently. There we go. Oh, my nemesis. How dare you? Oh, you can even take one. Okay. But you're paralyzed? Just use Water Gun anyway, because that's cool. Alright. So this should give the Raichu its desperate level up. And you're actually quite hardy on experience points. Speed plus 3, which is always good to see on a Raichu. Alright. Some more rearranging. So now we have Marshtomp, which is now interesting. Because where do I go with this route? Marshtomp's resistant to electric types, which means we could probably take on... Ooh! I keep forgetting Marshtomp is A, ground type as well, and B, has actual ground moves that are useful. So this should be easy, considering he also only needs, like, what, 30 experience points to get through this? Oh, good. The one thing you wanted to do was Sand Attack. Alright. And just like that, 225 experience points. So good. Marshtomp is unfortunately slower than the two jars. Okay, hang on, let me get through this. 2 jars of marmalade stuck in a mud pit. There we go. Nailed it. Alright. Now we'll go back to fishing. Just do what we do best. Just gotta sit here. I wish it was like it'd be nice. Like I get all the stuff. Yes, in the deep of winter in Alaska. Absolutely. He's not really on the fast lane there. But he'll do just fine. But I do wish that, like, if you just used the fishing rod, it just gave you a Pokemon. I get it's a little more realistic to not have Pokemon catch your hook every single time, but it's like, come on. You're fishing for one reason, to catch your Pokemon. It's not like you're fishing because you're like, oh, I hope I'll find some loose change. Or maybe I'll find a portal to another world. No, I'm trying to find Pokemon of the watery water type. And I'm using it because I don't have Surf. That's the only reason. Otherwise I would just sail up and down the coast. So this is... It's more related to a normal Pokemon game, but this is Pokemon FireRed Omega specifically. It's a hack where it's got the first 3 generations of Pokemon combined into one, as well as some other balance issues. Like the Pokemon gym leaders just straight up have 6 Pokemon across the board, so That's what's going on here today. I'm just gonna keep on trying to find... Yes. We're just trying to train up because we're not strong enough to take on Misty yet. It is super sad face. Just find these Wilmers for days, though. That would be nice. Hopefully, we're going to aim for level 19, and hopefully that's good enough. Just hope for the best. Come on. Nope. Helps if I actually hit the A button, not the select button. There we go. More Wilmers. I'm actually impressed that we haven't found another type of water Pokemon. Like, it's just been the Wilmers and the Love Discs. I don't know if there's a third type. Like, maybe if we go to the other fishing spot, it'll have more Pokemon, but I'm quite happy so far with what's going on here. Easily we'll take Wilmers. This is an easy 90 points of experience, or the 100-something with level 8. If it was 170, it's not bad. And we're gaining experience points faster than we were trying to do it in the field. So, I'll take what I can get. There we go. I must say, the low latency is actually coming through quite nicely. I feel like I'm responding to messages in the chat faster than before. And this is due to just some experimentation. And of course, with our ISP giving us more bandwidth to work with, that's been a huge thing there. I was downloading a game that I wanted to play, and normally I have it capped at 3 megabits per second, which is pretty good. But ready, set, go. But usually it usually won't go up to 3 megabits per second, and when it does, usually that's interfering with other people, like using the internet and whatnot. But I was like, let me just take the cap off and just see how high it reaches. It went to 6.6 megabits per second, which is insane considering that our plan should only realistically allow up to our, it's 4 megabits per second as the download speed average for all our devices. That's what we're paying for, so it was really cool to see it go super fast. Oh, right, I need to switch Pokemon. Stop it! Stop it, stop it! I don't want to... No! I didn't want it. The one time I didn't want it. It's alright. It is a level 6, so take it out. Put it out of its misery. There's just going to be a sea of unconscious water Pokemon, and nobody's going to know what's happened. They're just going to be like, there's a strange phenomenon. Blame it on global warming. It'll be okay. We'll be just fine. Man, I'm already at 6 hours into this game. Most of it is training. That's a fact. But we're down to, what is it? We're down to 4 more levels, essentially. And we'll go round 2. My new strategy. And now, much higher level Pokemon. But yeah, no. COVID-19 at least is bringing out the best in people. We'll see if my internet speeds stay the same. Realistically, they won't, and I'll have to bring it back down, but it has been quite enjoyable with these pretty much carefree... Oh, wow, you took that pretty well, actually. I'm impressed. I'm gonna do a little charm here. We'll do a quick attack. There we go. Probably had only 1 HP left anyway. Trying to think what else. Trying to think. because I don't think anything's happened really in the last 24. Ooh, at level 10! That's rare. Come join the party! Ooh, alright, bud. Well, good thing you know Splash. Like I said, a beautiful Magikarp. 195, so not much better than a level 8, but well worth it at the least. It's not like it's gonna win a fight anytime soon against me, so... There we go, level 8. We can take him out in one hit, I think. Yes, we know we can with pretty much every other Pokemon. Just Electrike seems to be slower on the knockout rate as it is. Alright. Nope. Fish are really not biting currently. There we go, there we go. Alright. And then a little bit of this. Luvdisc should survive. Or just deal a critical hit. That's... I'm not gonna argue against it. So the nice part is once we get past Misty, like, we know Lieutenant Surge is an electric type, and we'll have a Pokemon named Swampert who should be able to handle it by itself pretty well. One could hope, at the very least. You never know with this Omega hack. Oh, I didn't even know this was a level 15. This should be good. The other thing as well is that there's actually a lot of trainers once you reach Lieutenant Surge's area, Vermilion City. Because you've got trainers on the way to get to Vermilion City. You've got an area to the right of Vermilion City, east of it, that's got plenty of trainers in there, as well as lots of grass to go search around in. You've got Diglett's Cave, which, while doesn't have trainers in it, does have Pokemon to fight as well that are going to be ground type. And then, we don't know if there's anything where Flash would be at, but we do have also the St. Anne Cruise area as well, so there's a lot of potential to get some level ups on Pokemon. And we'll probably take every single trainer we can fight. Because I have a feeling we're going to need all the level ups in the world. It's just this tiny hurdle of Misty. And to be fair, because I typically choose Charmander as my starting Pokemon, I'm used to Misty being a problem. Just, it's not an unfamiliar territory for me. Yep, we'll switch you out like that. Do a little safety save. Just in case something goes wrong. This is something I typically do, like, just save after every level up, especially when I'm doing the long grind, as it were. Just make sure that nothing terrible happens. It's possible I've done it where I forget to save a game after, like, training and whatnot. And it's much easier to deal with it if you are like, oh, I only lost one level up worth of Pokemon versus all of them, or some of them, so. Just a habit I'm used to doing. Seems to be pretty good. Alright. What else? I'm trying to think. There's not a lot of... I'm trying to come up with conversation while I'm just sitting here throwing electricity at Pokemon. It's not exactly the most exciting part of the day, I'll be honest. Nice critical hit, by the way, Luvdisc. I don't know. Been enjoying my S10e phone. It's doing pretty good. I've been able to test out different apps for it that I wanted to test, but couldn't because the S4 just wasn't strong enough to do so. It's a lover, not a fighter. Yes. I did. So one of the funnier stories is, because I have my Amazon Alexa in my room, in here, and like I have the Alexa app on my old phone, and I could use it to set up like routines, use it to ask questions directly if I needed to or whatnot, update it that way. But the only thing I couldn't do was load up the skills store, essentially, for the Amazon Alexa. And it would just crash, essentially, on the S4, so I couldn't actually check to see the skills and whatnot. And so, now with my new phone, I actually can. It's an unusual feature to work with there. Oh, actually, another good story here. So I've been watching Star Trek The Next Generation episodes here in my room, and which is nice because I grew up watching Star Trek Next Generation, so it's nice to, in a sense, relive my childhood. However, the Echo device wakes up to a very specific whale of a good time. My Amazon Alexa wakes up to a very specific word, which is very interesting to work with, because it's not uncommon to be watching an episode of Star Trek and they'll ask the ship's computer about something or another, like who's on the ship and whatnot, and the Echo will pick up the wake word from the TV. It's very interesting. Yeah, no, it's very interesting. I did learn, though. There was one episode I was watching. I think it was during episode 3, but Riker asks the ship's computer where Captain Picard is, and as it turns out, that's a little Easter egg you can ask. That you can ask your own Amazon Alexa device, and she'll respond with, Captain Picard is not on the Enterprise. And I remember I was just sitting there watching the episode, and Riker asks where Picard is, and not only did the episode say Picard wasn't on the ship, I hear my Alexa device also tell me that Captain Picard wasn't on the Enterprise. And I was just like, you can do that. I'm like, that's a thing. I wish I could make the wake word number 1. It's just that computer has a very nice ring to it, and it's just easier for me as for someone who's grown up in the Star Trek universe. It's just very natural. Luckily, she only really hears me if I tend to belt it out. Mostly because there's usually sound all around. You know, coming from my own speakers from playing even just Pokemon here, she typically won't pick that up. That's pretty cute, too. But it's nice that they have little Easter eggs like that built into Alexa. It's a good little gimmick to have. We're actually running low on Thunder Shock, so this is impressive. Oh, right, you turned level 19 at some point, while I was just grinding for experience points and telling stories here. Let's go ahead, switch you out. You don't need to be level 20. Not that it would be a bad thing, but you just could. The other Pokemon need level ups too. Alright, let's do a little searching here. But yeah, no, it's a cute little moment. Okay, you have Levitate, which unfortunately makes Swampert useless for that battle. No! Not what I'm looking for. Why would I? I already have you anyway. It's not necessary, little guys. There we go, that's better. Alright, I'll just do Dig, why not? I don't think I was gonna be much faster than you anyway, under normal circumstances. Or Stomp's slow. but powerful. Oh, that's a good amount of experience points. I was not expecting that. I'll take it. Not you. No. Alright. What else? What else? Okay, yes. This is good because we can now use water gun. Or just accidentally hit Mud Slap. And that was a critical hit, too. Nice. Please don't hit me. Okay. Yes. I'm trying to think. Oh, so I did... I messed around a little bit, actually, with Warhammer 40k, the basic one. Interestingly enough, can't make it work on Windows 8. I've tried everything possible to figure out like what's wrong with it, and it just doesn't work. So I put it on my streaming computer for now, because I wanted to mess around with some of the options and whatnot. Because I remember you were telling me about. Okay, that's cool, I guess. That's cool. Good thing it's already level 19. But I tried messing around with the APC, the Rhino, and I think I've learned its behavior where it naturally doesn't want to try to unload troops near, like, if it's directly like near buildings. Those APCs really want. Hang on, let me get out of the grass here. This is not where I want to be. A Pidgey. Never mind. Flaffy will take care of this. Yeah, it is. You roll it in, and then you can't unload. I was playing as Chaos specifically, so I might try it again with like the Space Marines, but the APC really doesn't want to unload troops near buildings. Like, I tried just unloading close to an enemy's listening post, and it was armored, so it had a gun on top of it. And, like, it was just sitting next to it, and I was like, okay, you know. I took it off a little ways, knowing it would take a path. And so what it did was, like, it first backed up away from it, then turned, went to the Spart, and then dropped off my troops, all the while just getting attacked by the turrets. It was like, and it legitimately lost almost half its health just to that one listening post alone. So I was like, alright. So I think that's the trick, is you want to give those APCs like actual room to unload, rather than in the middle of an army or next to, or inside a base that's got what we call a good sim city, where the buildings are placed. I don't know what I'm doing back here. This is habit. I'm sorry, let me get out of this death zone here. That's just rude. That is actually just straight up rude. Fluffy's actually got decent speed too, that's the problem. Alright. Now that the Pokemon, I've got all that. The Rhino Widowmaker. Maybe they're just actually scared of their CO. That could be a problem too. It's like they know their CO isn't very good with the Widowmaker Rhino. But it was interesting to go back and look at what's changed from where I'm used to in Soulstorm. I did as well, by the way. I looked, because you mentioned as well there was like the teams had, in essence, there was an auto balance for the teams where it went in your favor if you went on like a 5-player map. If you look at essentially the right side of the screen as you're setting up like the screen where you can choose the races and whatnot, in between there's like map info and the actual game options. I'm actually gonna go heal. But in the section in between the map info and the game options, there's like a little tab it'll say, I think it says auto teams, and then it has like an arrow and numbers next to it. If you click on the tab that says auto teams, it will actually give you a small pull down window of different options of like free for all, random teams, or player sets teams, and you can customize the team setup as it were. You could even set it up to where it's a 4v1 type of deal, if you're that crazy. Even I, like, while not specifically in that game, I do have other RTS games where I've done like a 4v1 with like the easiest settings, and I still won, but it was not easy. Yeah, the spider-looking vehicle, it's... I call it the Devastator. I actually still don't know the name of it. But yeah, check out that little team settings tab. Just look, it's a little tab just right under the map lore, as it were. Just says auto teams, and you just click on that, or the arrow right next to it. And then just hit the player set teams, and then it'll show on each of the player screens. You'll see each of those. You can set them up individually. Yeah, the Chaos uses the spider vehicle. That's one of my favorite vehicles. I play as the Chaos as my main race to go with. Alright, well we hit level 19, and we did it in actually less than an hour. So this is good news. We're gonna do a heal, and we'll go see what we can do against Misty. But yeah, I love that spider vehicle. It's a very nice defensive option for me. It just does kind of everything what I need it to do. And usually I have a squad of Chaos Space Marines as defense anyway, just in case they come and try to sneak around into my base. Alright, I'm gonna first save, then rearrange the team in case this goes wrong. But they are... I like the Chaos. The Chaos definitely play differently in the vanilla Warhammer 40k versus... I think they really changed once they went to Dark Crusade. That's what I remember, at least. Where they're... like, a lot of the upgrades you can do for your Space Marines are actually the same upgrades you can do in Chaos for their Marines, so I was just like, I actually forgot that you could do these upgrades for these guys, because it just plain doesn't exist where I'm at. One more? Yes! Worth it! Okay, Gravile is a good choice to start off with first. So let's see what she goes with next. Okay, gonna bring out the Psyduck. That is expected. We're gonna... So this is the first time we actually got the knockout first. This is good news for everybody. So let's see how Magnemite does better against Psyduck. Yeah, Water Pulse. Exactly 20 HP. I'm so angry. Magnemite needs one more... Oh, it has a damage roll. I was not aware of that. We really lucked out there. Wow. Alright. Bringing out the Seadra. This is where Magnemite should fall. So we'll just do a little Thunder Shock. Yeah. It didn't even need to do a Aurora Beam. It just could. Alright. So let's think this one through. Let's go with Electric. We might as well. Electric shouldn't be much faster. We'll do... There's the Dragon Dance. We're slightly afraid of that. But we got a Thunder Wave. Now it should actually be faster than Electric still. No, a second one will do. Yeah, no. That should make your games a little bit more interesting now. I've even done it, like, go on like a 3-player map and do 2v1. I've done that before. And it's nice. I've also done it up where, like, it becomes easier where you can, like, you can do, like, one of each of the races. You were doing, like, a 4-player team, and then you do, like, teams. Like I did Chaos and Eldar versus Orcs and Space Marines, stuff like that. Just adds a little more interesting value to the game. But that should make it easier if you want to do like the 5-player maps now. And you want the computers to have the advantage in numbers first. Because I know auto, it will give you the advantage pretty much all the time. Alright, I'm trying to think this one out. I need some of these. I'm gonna go... I'm gonna go with Gravile. And it's gonna try to use Attract right off the bat, so I might have one good attack. Or just uses Aurora Beam. It doesn't even care anymore. It says, no, bro. Get on my level. I thought Gravile 2 would be faster than a Love Disc, but what do I know? I know what I should have done was actually Swampert first. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick attack then. Because it's just gonna, just knock out the Gravile. So now we're on even terms as far as number of Pokemon left in our reserves. And we should run out pretty quickly here. Let's do a Mud Shot. Yep, there's the Attract. There we go, Mud Shot, which will slow the speed down. Now this should trigger, well, I thought it was going to trigger the Togetic coming out, but I guess not. Not that we're getting anywhere with being in love. And they say love knows no bounds, but apparently it will stop me from attacking. Alright. So here's the thing I could do. Marshtomp actually has quite a bit of health that I could... Right, I could use, like, super potions. But, being in love... Okay, she's using a super potion. That's interesting. What I've learned from Pokemon here is that being in love sucks. It stops you from doing what you want to do. Alright, now we'll bring out the Flaffy. And because we're all females here, not a risk. Alright, let's do a Thunder Wave, make sure that we are faster. Alright, now we can go do some Thunder Shocks. Use that to our advantage. It actually might be faster now. Nope, okay. Because agility will raise your speed quite high. Alright. The game knows. It knows exactly how many agilities it needs to do. I'm so close. And I need this knockout pretty badly. With 2 Pokemon left, I'm on the back foot, as it were. Aurora Beam, which isn't as strong. Yes, good job. I knew that Paralysis was going to kick in one day. Alright. Using a Starmie, we'll keep that out. They should. That needs to be a thing. I don't know why you wouldn't want a Dawn of War Animal Crossing. Wow, okay. I guess it could just be a critical hit, too. But that's a fusion that needs to happen. There was actually when... Because Animal Crossing and... Doom Eternal came out at the same time, and so there was a lot of, like, fan videos of crossings between, like, Animal Crossing and Doom. And it's actually very cute, a lot of the stuff they have out there. Okay, yep. Water Pulse is still insanely strong. I could imagine the orcs doing that. I could imagine that. That would be a thing. Okay, good. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for the Starmie to be paralyzed so we can get a Thunder Shock. Alright, now Raichu is paralyzed. I should be slower because of the level difference, so let's just go ahead and make sure Raichu is no longer paralyzed. Alright, we have some good luck on our side for once. Much better than last time, at the very least. Now, she still has at least one more Super Potion up her sleeve. There's the Citrus Berry. And it only holds Your Pokemon can only hold one item at a time, so we're not worried about that. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Yep, yep, yep. Just put that in there. Yes! Oh no, I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry. That was a waste. Alright. She's really intense. I should have bought more Paralyze heals. I had to turn my heat pad off because it's getting super warm. Can't believe I wasted. Ugh. It's so good. That's why I hate Water Pulse so much. It's one of the worst things I've ever, like... Because Raichu's gonna stay confused until I go for the attack. And I'm pretty certain Water Pulse has 20 attacks. So she can keep using it. Okay. Now we get a chance to do something about it. And immediately hurt herself. And back to square one. Alright. So unfortunately we didn't do it. Like, we're not gonna make it, but... I do have options. Yes, okay. Never mind. We might get through this day. Just getting through the Starmie is what I need to do. That's all we're looking for. Thunder Wave for sure is like 20. It's a lot. Alright. Potion up? Yes. Okay. Thunder Shock. Okay. Now she'll probably use a potion, so I'm gonna go with the Thunder Shock. Yeah, using the Lemonade. Like, of course she does, right? Alright. This is my last Paralyze heal, then we gotta deal with it. Ugh. No. I don't want to do my gold-silver route of just buying 99 potions for days. I don't want to do it. Really don't want to do it. It's not. Alright. So, am I faster? The answer is no. At least I snapped out of confusion. Alright. That's all that. All I've got now are regular potions, which won't be enough, unless if it's paralyzed. Nope. Alright. I could do it with some bit of luck. I know I can. Like, I don't want to go to level 20 per se. I also don't want to use the rare candies. So let's try it one more time. We'll spice things up a bit here. I know the Togetic isn't going to be a problem. Like, if I could just get good hits. But I want her to bring out the Togetic. Because it does have Magical Leaf, which can be a problem against Swampert. Alright. Let's see if we get lucky again with Grovel. One-hitting Staryu. Bullet Seed is a good way to go, honestly. Two hits is pretty good, though. Now, that should affect the damage output of Bullet Seed. But is it enough? Okay, good. It could have been enough. But we're not super worried about that. So using the Psyduck, let's... yeah, I'll keep it out. Why not? I think that is the correct call here. Do more Bullet Seeds. 2. Because it has Aerial Ace, last I remember? Yeah. Yep. And of course it's a critical hit, because it's Aerial Ace. Alright, now let's bring out the Marsh Stomp. I keep calling it Swampert, and that's its evolved form. I keep on doing that. I'm gonna go with a Mud Shot. See if we can't slow it down a bit. That'll do just fine. I don't think a Water Gun's gonna be enough, but I've... Okay, that's okay. I was gambling on a Super Potion anyway. This is good news for everyone. Keep doing this. There we go. That's gonna be the Togetic. That's what we want to see. Because she'll do Magical Leaf, which will take care of Marshtomp. Being ground and water type means that I take basically quadruple the amount of damage from grass moves, so... Which is going to be really interesting when we fight against Erica, that's for sure. Is that really your only attack? That'll work, but it's not going to be good enough. Are we tied for speed? That's a thing? Metronome. That's okay. Not bad. Metronome. Yeah, we must be tied. Morning Sun, yeah. Like, of course it is. But we must be tied for speed. If Magnemite goes next, yeah, we're exactly tied for speed. That's interesting. Togetic's not very fast, apparently. Okay. So that takes care of a Pokemon right off the bat. It cost us a couple. But the Psyduck comes back pretty injured. Maybe we're faster than it. Ooh, Nelly. Yes! Worth it. Worth it for days. Alright. We have to deal with the Seadra, which I'm okay with. We don't have any Thunder Waves, so that wasn't gonna be a thing. Alright. Bring out the Electrike next. Alright, I meant to do Thunder Wave because of the whole agility thing, and Electrike's not that quick. Alright, let's do this Thunder Wave thing. Alright, that will at least give me one attack worth before Electrike goes out. The Aurora Beam. Oh, it's possible we might need to go to level 20 with our Pokemon. It's looking more and more that way. Alright, Flaffy, you're still my favorite Pokemon. One of them at the very least. Almost a level up, alright. We got Love Disc, we're not worried about the Attract, we don't have that as a thing. So let's just keep you immobile. And I will heal up Flaffy as much as I can. As it needs be. The agility, Love Disc shouldn't be faster than Flaffy. Or is faster than Flaffy. Maybe it was Raichu. Alright. Let's get a heal down. Aurora Beam. Okay, of course it's a critical hit. I think we can take a Water Pulse attack. Barely. It's good news all around. Too bad we're not faster, because otherwise I would go for it. It would be enough. Okay, she's also using Lemonade, which is good. She's not using it on Starmie. So, not particularly upset. Alright, another Thunder Shock. There we go. We'll do another heal. There's that. I noticed Love Disc has never been actually paralyzed with fear. And of course... Oh, of course that's happened. Really? Alright. Now you become paralyzed. That's good. Really? What? I was doing so well here. But I need to save these super potions as much as I can. I just want to win. That's all I want. It's a simple request. Okay, good. So we have a confused Flaffy. Actually, I might... Like, retreating Flaffy would get rid of the confusion. But... I think it's just gonna be better if I try to use a super potion. No, no. Let's just go ahead. Go for a Thunder Wave. We got Shock Wave. Like, of course, so it's got Shock... Oh, no, so wait. It's Shock Wave, Thunder Wave, Water Pulse. What's the fourth move Starmie has? I would like to know that. Anyway, Thunder Wave. Yep. It knows. It knows this is now... Oh! Oh! Now let's just try Thunder Wave again. That is so rude. It's so rude. Okay, we need to heal. I'm actually gonna go with a normal potion first. Because it'll do that. Yep, that was about as bad luck as it could get. Then we'll do a potion, a super potion. Go back. I just want to... Whoops. That would be the R button. Yeah, nobody's getting paralyzed, and this is highly unfortunate. And I'm so close to victory. And I think we gotta go for the level 20. Because like I said, I don't want to buy like 100 super potions just for this fight. Like, some is acceptable, but not all of them. Because I would have to basically buy 20 super potions just to make sure she runs out of water pulses. That's what I have to do. And I think I'm all out. Nope, I have one more potion. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in it. She can use a 20. Oh, there's a critical hit. Alright. Because the only other way I'm getting through those water pulses is just to use... is just to buy super potions for days. Which isn't a bad... it's not like a bad strategy. But it's not a particularly healthy strategy I want to go with. I do need my chapstick, however. Yeah, so I would have to buy another 11 super potions. Because we know Shockwave isn't going to do that much damage against a Raichu. Now I'm going to go for it. We're going to do the super potion route. I'm actually going to go buy 12 just in case. Yeah, that takes half my money away. And the problem is that I want all the money so I can later on buy hyper potions and revives. Because we're going to probably need to do a lot of training and fighting at the Elite Four, if this is any indication of what's to happen. If this strategy doesn't work, I'll go for level 20. That's going to be my last draw there. I'm a new face. Technically, I'm not. You've won more times than I've won, so... just throw that out there. Alright. Hopefully it uses Harden and not an attack. Or Grovel just takes it in one go. I would prefer that. 2 is okay, I guess. Uses Harden, so we want Bullet Seed to happen 3 times now. Or critical hit happens on one of them. I mean, that'll work. That'll work. Didn't expect it to actually get it down in twice, but... damage rolls. Alright. We're faster than a Psyduck. So Bullet Seed again. Hopefully we get 5 hits. That would be really nice. 3, 4... Come on. Oh, so close. I think it could do it with 5 hits. We could take down a Psyduck in one go. Next we'll go for the Absorb. Because we gotta restore some of our health. But that's okay because she uses 1 super potion. We'll do a little bit of heal, which means we'll survive 1 more aerial ace. I'm thinking about it. I'm debating about it. I'm gonna go with the Bullet Seed. There's potential I can knock it out. Because I know I won't with Absorb. Aerial Ace again, yep. And then Bullet Seed. Excellent. This is going better. This already heads above the last encounter we had. That's good. Alright, Seadra, we're not gonna switch. We're gonna see if we're faster. Yes! So good! Come on, go for 5 hits. You could do it. 3. Oh, no! I'm this close, game. I'm that close. Ugh. A 4th Bullet Seed would have done it. So close. Alright. So I'll try a Mud Shot. See if that works. More Water Pulses. Because we don't see enough of those. At least Marshtomp wasn't confused. That was a big bonus there. Okay, bringing out the Togetic. This is good news for everyone. So let's bring out Magnemite. And then with the Love Disc, we'll probably bring out the Marshtomp. Super effective. Thunder Wave, I'm okay with that. So it knows Magical Leaf, Metronome. Ooh, Barrier's not what I want to see. Oh wait, Barrier only does defense? Never mind. We can see that more often. But it's Magical Leaf, Metronome, Thunder Wave. Do we know if Togetic has a 4th move? I mean, I would think so. Ooh, who goes first now? No! Magnemite, you finally go first after being paralyzed. And that's how you want to treat me? That's how you want to do things? Worth a Magnemite, by the way. Alright. A Love Disc. I will go ahead and switch. Let's bring out the Marshtomp. We're going to lose the Magnemite pretty quickly here either way. Alright, we're going to do a Mud Shot. We don't go first anyway. Yes! That's what we're looking for. Lower her agility. She'll have to spend now an agility if we get her paralyzed. Yep, immobilized by love. I need to save all my super potions too. That's the worst part. That's the worst part. Because Marshtomp's actually not too bad against this. Other than being in love. Like, other than that tiny detail. Alright, let's see if we can get her paralyzed. Water Pulse. Alright, yeah. That went about well as I thought it was going to anyway. But it's 3 versus 2 now. My 3 healthy ones versus her 1 injured one slightly. Yep, Electrike's not going to survive the next fight. Guess love does not concur all. Conquer. That's what you meant. It's true, love doesn't conquer all. It has its limitations. Much in the same way that Electrike's health can't stand that. Alright. But we are faster, currently. So 1 more Thundershock should be the trick. Oh, please let it be the trick. Please let it be. Okay. We know she has Eliminate still, so she can heal the Starmie. Starmie will have the Healing Berry. We do have 21 Super Potions and 3 Small Potions, so I'm not too upset by that. Let's first get off the... No! No, please let me have the Thunder Wave. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted, Flaffy. That's all I wanted. I will take the confusion hits if I must. Because that's 1 attack she wasted with the Water Pulse that wasn't on the Raichu. So now she'll do a Thunder Wave here. Which we have to take. There's nothing we can do about it. We do have the Paralyze heals. Alright. Raichu won't be faster now. Which is highly unfortunate. But we are... Oh, come on! Come on! Ugh. So rude. So rude. It was in my favor. We could have done it without the Super Potions. Alright. Do a regular potion. Try to save up our Super Potions here a bit. As long as she doesn't do a critical hit. Even at full health, a critical hit would do the trick for her. Now, if at some point you could actually be paralyzed Either with fear or, you know, anything like that would be good enough. I'm really curious as to what your fourth move is if all you're doing is using Water Pulse. Like, you would think it would be... It might be Aurora Beam. That's... We've seen that on pretty much a lot of the Pokemon. Using a Shockwave. That's very interesting. It's an interesting call. I didn't think you'd run out yet. You're just trying to set up... Oh, and now you get paralyzed. Now that I'm just trying to bait out that lemonade. I know you've got it. The Citrus Berry did its thing first. Alright, last potion, which is not bad. Water Pulse again. And then all the way back down here. Using the Super Potions. Yes, okay. I think I'm just gonna actually just try to gun for it at this point. Yes. Okay, now she should use the Lemonade. I don't really want to risk it if she doesn't, so I'm just gonna take the heal, let her use her healing. Yeah, because I would have liked to have gotten a free hit. I wouldn't have mind. Yep. Super Potion. Alright. There's another Water Pulse. This is just gonna happen for a while here. It must be done, though. Thank goodness you became confused. I hate Water Pulse so much. Such a terrible move. And of course she loves it. Alright, we've officially used more than the 9 that we started off with before this. Just keep on using them. I know you'll run out eventually. Okay, that actually will work too. So now we need to get a hit off. There's one confusion out of the way. And then potion it up. Yes. Yes! Alright, confusion. Starmie does need to be a falling star. Unfortunately, we took the confusion hit, but that was one more confusion roll out of the way. Oh, and became paralyzed. Good. Good. Alright. Anytime you want to run out of Water Pulses would be great. You should be running out pretty shortly here. Unless if I'm wrong and you have like 25 or 30 of them, or even worse, if someone fixed the thing so they have infinite power points. Alright, there's a confusion. Yep. If I wasn't confused. Okay, Shockwave. This is good. We might be... We're no longer confused, which means we might be in the home run at this point. Yes. Alright, she has to use Shockwave. Alright, one more. One more. No! No! I gotta use another one. There's a possibility she can knock out the Raichu. Small possibility, but... Oh, and she was just paralyzed anyway. That's good. I would heal the paralysis, but I'm just trying to end it. There we go. Alright. With a little bit of outside thinking in the box and buying too many super potions for one day, got through that fight. Alright. Ugh. I already hated Misty in the original Pokemon versions. Don't like her in this new one. Yeah, I can have your favorite TM, because that's going to be Water Pulse. Alright, let's go get my Pokemon back. Which are going to be a little under-leveled compared to what we've done. I forgot I could hold B to run. Because I can't run inside buildings. Alright, let's go maneuver some Pokemon around. Bring back the old faithful team here. We got Ralts. Switch out for the Raichu. Switch the Swablu out. And now we're gonna actually bring the Cyndaquil with us, a fire type. What? Oh, it's the Magnemite. There we go. That's who I was missing. Alright. There we go. Holy crap. That was Unhappyville right there. We used a lot of potions. Hopefully we don't have to do that for Lieutenant Surge. Like I said, I'm trying to save up. The more money I can have by the time I reach the Elite Four, the better training we're going to have. The better time we're going to have with training Pokemon. That is what's going to go down. Alright. Switch all this around. Swampert should be slower than a... Nope, Flaffy is slower by 3 against the Marshtomp. Alright. But we got now Cyndaquil added to the team, our Fire-type Pokemon. We didn't want to put it on our team when we were still dealing with Misty for obvious reasons. But he's got pretty good. He's got Ember and Quick Attack. Doesn't know Tackle for some odd reason, but it's technically not a bad thing. Whew, Nelly. That was unkind. The worst part is we probably don't even need Water Pulse that badly, all things considering. It is not a particularly move we need anytime soon. Because Blaine is Gym Leader number 7. And Giovanni's number 8 with some of his Ground-type moves, like the Nidoking, Nidoqueen lineup. But let's go. So, it's gonna be a nice casual stroll now. Underground path. Boop, 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 boop. I just wanted to actually be in this column here. Hit the stairs. Oh, hello there. You look trustworthy. I entrust this Pokemon to you. A Chikorita. We don't want it. We don't need it. We got a Grovyle. It's not like it's gonna change. Alright, we're gonna actually walk past these trainers. Let's see what's here. We can find a C-Dot. Not particularly useful. And stronger than my Cyndaquil, apparently. Right off the bat. And we want to deal... Ooh, hello there. Ooh, a Water Stone. Excellent. Have no Pokemon to use it with. So we skipped all these trainers for now because we want to hit the Pokemon Center. For obvious reasons that will come about when we do the next Pokemon fight. You have a Spearow? Please tell me where you got it, sir. Alright, let's rearrange these attacks. I would like to know where you got your Spearow. I need one in my team. I need one in my team. I'm used to Pokemon being there from Gen 1. Alright. So we want Cyndaquil to gain experience points pretty badly. Fury attack, which missed the Ralts apparently. We'll do a Confusion to start with. See how this goes down. Nice. I'll do a Secret Power, see what that does here out in the open. A critical hit. Apparently didn't do anything too special. And Eradicate. Whoo, Nelly. Cyndaquil won't last long against that. So we're just going to immediately switch him out. And which means Ralts will probably faint. It's okay, bud. We didn't even have him for like a full minute and he's already losing a battle. Nice. We're keeping you alive then. Swablu! I need you, my friend. You're the only one who can do this. An Eradicate at level 19 should know Hyper Fang, yeah, which is deadly. And it makes me flinch, because that's what it does. Everyone's getting experience points today. That shoulder is a little bit sore, not particularly happy. It is what it is. Alright, let me just paralyze you. Let's just make this a little bit easier for everyone. Now then, let's go for the Thunder Shock. Yeah, you use Quick Attack, it's okay. He should use Hyper Fang. No, using a Tail Whip, which is actually scary. Yes, he was trying to use quick attack there. That's why his text went first. Calculated. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright. Couldn't beat my challenge. I wasn't even giving you a challenge. I just had to fight you to get to Vermilion City. Are you new? No, you're actually someone who's supposed to be here. Ooh. Hang on. I realized what I'm trying to do here. Okay. We're gonna go into here, the Pokemon Fan Club. Talk to this old dude here. He's gonna tell us all about his Rapidash. It's the best. We can hardly stay awake for that. Anyway, we're gonna get the bike voucher. And then that'll give us... There we go. That will give us the bicycle, which is infinitely faster. Now what I'm gonna do is use Ralts to teleport me to the last healing spot. Oh, I didn't even use it. I just went inside of it. Ugh. Ruined it. I was gonna try to teleport back to Cerulean City and just walk my way back down. Ugh. It's a rough life. And we got this. I'm gonna be the Versa Seeker. This is actually very good. This is good for when you want to just do a rematch against some of the trainers. It's not exactly what I would call totally reliable, but allows you to earn a little bit more money. Some free experience points, pretty much. Some good stuff there. Anyway. So, since we ruined our plan to have a bicycle a little bit earlier than we usually would, we'll continue with doing what we usually would do. Fight all these trainers. So now, we're just going to go back up the path. And because our teleport is now set to Vermilion City, instead of walking our way back, we can actually just use teleports, save a little bit of time. That worked really well, actually. And this is good because burn affects your physical damage output. I think it halves it, I could be wrong. But basically, Cyndaquil should be able to take this fight by himself quite easily. The Fury attack's actually strong. Alright. He takes care of that all by himself. He's such a good boy. He's such a good boy. 2s and 1s. Not too bad. Cyndaquil should level up at this point. I think he goes at 16. Can't remember if it's 16 or 18. Hoping it's 16. That would be nice. A little Gust. Never hurt anyone. Risk it for the biscuit? Okay, good. Cyndaquil needs all of the experience points he possibly could get. So any battles he can win by himself are good. But we're going to need to switch him out, because Hoot Hoot could probably finish him off with a Peck, Fury Attack kind of deal. It didn't deal that much damage to Ralts, but Ralts does have better defense stats, probably. You're going to put my Ralts to sleep. You think that's going to be successful? You got pluck, I'll give you that much. There we go. All taken care of. Things just didn't work. They never were. There we go. Cyndaquil's evolving. This is good. This is gonna make him more of a viable option for these upcoming battles. Give him a little bit boost in his stats. Alright. Use Ross to teleport back. See, but now I know if I walk into a Pokemon Center, that sets up the teleporter. I don't have to actually use the teleporter centers. Heal me! Heal me! Just gotta keep my Kolava in top shape. He's gotta take fights by himself. And this is important because the next trainer up here will be a bug catcher. who will have bug Pokemon who do not like fire types. And I don't blame them. Bugs shouldn't like fire. Here we go. Of course, it's an evolved flying one. Normally it's a Butterfree, so it's not too surprising. Although I don't think the Butterfree's level 22. Nice crit, by the way. That is what we're looking for. No, not confusion. I can't deal with it. Can't just use a super potion and get rid of it. I have to deal with it. Take my problems head on here. Alright, one more. Should do the trick. Comet Punch. Not bad. It's not terribly strong. Well, that's actually quite strong, all things considering. There we go. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted in life. 631. That's a healthy amount of experience points. Ninjask. Quilava should be able to take it by itself. One could hope. Fury Cutter, that's unfortunate. Look at that. You can keep using it though, but I doubt. Ooh. Speed boost, making it go faster. To be fair, I went first last time anyway, so. There we go. Now, how much are you worth? 730, not bad. Speeding Quilava up to join the rest of his brothers. Alright, where's that place you? Yep, time to switch some people around here. So that's good. We got Quilava at a state where we wanted to be at. I would still rather have a Charmander. But it's not a terrible thing to have a Quilava. You can stay with us, little guy, till we find Charmander. A little Furret. No match against my Ralts. Especially when you're using Defense Curl. It's an interesting choice, if I must say so. Nice! Usually don't get crits that often. When it's not a crit happening, it's definitely not paralysis happening. Alright, so you actually got some decent attack power. Nice job, Ralts. 2 criticals not in a row, but I mean on the same Pokemon fights? Like, that's not bad. So good odds. I must say so. Now for your true test, the Pikachu. Nope. Double team, no, making everything more difficult to work with. Ugh. Not even enough for 2 of them. Alright. Let's get the... Yeah, so blue out. Had to double check the math on that. Put a little heat back on my back. Yeah, let's do Fury Attack. And I'm paralyzed. Now I know what it feels like. To be fair, I was already slower than you, Pikachu. It's not like I was saving stuff. I do need a bit of a snack, I'm getting hungry. I did prepare for such an occasion, though. Alright, well, we're gonna need to go heal up, because people are injured. They are no longer fit for combat. Oh, Ralts, there you are. We got 2 more trainers left in this tiny little area. Gotta stay hydrated, and I gotta keep my tummy full. Desperate times. It's a little difficult playing with a controller one-handed, but I'm doing pretty alright, I think. Gotta, like, keep it on my tummy, but it's a small price to pay. I think he actually has it in the original, or it's Squirtle. I think he has some sort of starter Pokemon. Good thing we don't have Quilava for this part. That would be unfortunate. I'm a coward. Let's go ahead and bring out Swablu. Bite would have ruined my day with Ralt, so I'm surprised you didn't do that one. Alright, let's try a Thief then. Not that trainer Pokemon would probably have items being held, but it can happen. Wild Pokemon for sure would have it. There's always a chance for them to have something. Alright. A little bit of food in the belly. Come on. Or just stick with 2 hits. That's okay too. Oh, poor Kolava. You're coming out to play. Look, it's mostly injured. We have Quick Attack. It's probably not going to be enough if we're being honest. Alright. There's one Water Gun. Kolava, you need to land this. It's do or die. Whew. Nice. Ralts is level 19. Good stats. Alright, let's go heal up again. Because Swablu and Kolava really aren't going to take the next fight all too well. Just go do a little heals here. Ba-da-bum. No, alright. So let's go ahead. Now that we've done all this Pokemon, let's actually go grab the bike manually. It's not gonna be so bad. Just go through here. Because we do want the bike so that we can start going faster in some of the longer areas. It's such a big boon for us. It does take a while to go back, though. And this is one of the reasons why I wanted to just teleport my way back. Just save me a lot of time. If you had cut, which we do get in Vermilion City, you could just cut down that tree to go south. But you gotta go all the way around, then go through here. And then we turn on our bike voucher. We want the bicycle. Alright, now what we'll do is we'll go to the key items here. Register that, so now select will bring out the bicycle. And go ahead, teleport me back. See, I've done this correctly. And then hop on the bicycle. Let's make my life a little bit easier. And go into a battle. Last one in this little area here, anyway. Do 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 do. If you have self-destruct, I'm gonna be highly upset. I'm just warning you right now. Takedown's not terrible, because we should be able to knock it out now with confusion. Excellent. Alright. Bikes are good for your health. There. Alright, Ralts was already leveled up. Man, I forgot that. Bikes are also faster than running, so that's the good news. There's a lot of good stuff about bicycles. Although I do prefer walking because I'm playing Pokemon Go, so... And because the gyms aren't, like, terribly far. The other reason as well, I have to climb walls to get over... you know, in a relatively fast pace, get to the gyms quickly. Sometimes it's necessary to do so. And bikes are not very good for climbing walls. Like, I've seen some crazy stuff with tricks and whatnot of people hopping from wall to wall, but I don't think they could get over both the walls with a bicycle. Don't think those people are that good. Alright, so that's that. Gotta rearrange some, basically the spring cleaning here. And then we'll go find some more trainers to fight. Watching Pokemon on this plot of land. Well, normally he talks about a Machop stomping the land so he can build his house, but now it's got grass to work with, which is very interesting. Oh, there's someone down there. You're not supposed to be there, ma'am. You're especially a Pokemon Center lady. Don't know what you're doing there. But let's go through Diglett's cave. This is another reason we want the bicycle. Just makes going through here easier. Alright. Level 28. Wow. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. Swablu's actually a really good choice for this because Swablu is flying. Okay, I'm gonna actually save here in case this goes wrong. I thought for sure they were gonna be like, you know, the 22s, but 28. I bet they would make for good experience points if we could defeat one. The F's are rather strong word. Okay, 20 is much more doable. That's way easier to try to deal with. So glad I accidentally have Swablu out in front. That wasn't planned. Like, he's next in line for training, but I didn't actually think about, like, oh, let's go through Diglett's cave because I have a flying type. It was just all circumstance, as it were. So many. So many Diglets. I wonder if there's... I wonder if the guy who made this left the chances to find Doug Trio in here. Because there is a chance, normally. We don't really want to see them because they might be level 30s, and we really don't want that. We really don't want that. I've been really lucky. None of these Diglets have had the arena trap ability thing, where you can't run away from them. It's useless in a trainer battle because you can't run away from them, but in a battle in which I'm trying to run away from wild Pokemon, their trap thing is so good. And it'll tell you when you can't run away because they have that ability. It's not just like, oh, you just will keep on failing for no good reason. It's no, there's a rhyme and the reason. I'm betting there's an item hidden up here, but can't be bothered. Can't be. Oh, I need cut. I forgot that part. Dang it. Oh well. You are supposed to have a Pokemon to trade. Want to trade one for my Mr. Mime? I do have a Magnemite. I don't know if I want a Mr. Mime. Like, not that badly. If I need more Pokemon to fill out the Pokédex, sure, I won't mind trading a Magnemite. Alright. So don't worry, this was a waste of time. It's been a while since I've played the Pokemon games. Let's be real here. Alright. So I could go to SS Anne, or we could check out what's over here. We do want to go through Diglett's cave again. And to grab the TM Flash, but we need the TM Cut first to do so, so it's a bit of a tricky situation we find ourselves in. Yes, I want this. Yes. A Firestone, excellent. Still don't have a Pokemon to use it with. Win, lose, or draw. It'd be so hard to draw in a Pokemon match, like, so difficult. Alright, let's start with a good old Fury attack here. As he starts with a good old water gun. He thinks he can best me at my own game? The fool. The fool. Oh, wait. Yes. Nice, good job. 2 times. Okay, so that's not an actual importance thing, I think. Yes. I thought it was because I woke up and I was like, you alright? You alright, bud? Phone does whatever phone stuff wants to do. Tincho, yeah. Oh no. Level 21, do you have an electric move? I mean, you could probably have Thunder Wave, but I was more interested in the Thunder Shock area. I've actually got some either decent health or decent defense. I don't like either option, no matter what, so... I've actually been really happy with how the internet's behaved so far. Like, we're not exactly operating at prime time and whatnot, but... I tried to up the quality of my streams a bit. I put on the ultra low latency thing to make it so better interaction. And it hasn't dropped any frames while working under these conditions. Oh, one more. Come on, a peck is gonna be enough. When were you confused? I missed that. I missed that. Was that when I was looking at my phone? Was it? Gamer Hugo. Another day in the life. And just move this around here. 7 o'clock. Or 7 hours, not 7 o'clock. Blech. Alright. Get this guy here. Let's go, but don't cheat. I couldn't. I would love to. Just get the free experience points, but no. An Arbok? Who's cheating? Who now? Alright, Kulava. This looks bad, I get it, but... we didn't come all the way here just to give up. That easily. Ember's so good! I've never burned these, like, this many people in one sitting. Oh, good job with the flinch, though. Alright. Yes. I see you are crumbling under the pressure of being burned. Yeah, there was quite a bit of delay, and that was with the normal setting. And I was like, it's like it definitely takes a while. So I decided to try to mess with the options. So it definitely feels much faster from when I was seeing it, and it probably comes through as being faster on this end. There you go. That's all I wanted. Like, you probably get the reactions faster, because there's a bit of delay to when, like, when I say something and you react by typing it in, and then I react to that. You get delays across the board like that, naturally speaking. Because basically you're watching it delayed, as it were. Like, I'm happening before it actually comes across the servers. So that's just part of the thing of live streaming, but this should be a lot better. The normal setting is good for like higher quality streams because it's not in essence hugging up your it's hugging up less bandwidth that way. I am indeed a time traveler, what can I say? But yeah, since they've upped our internet speeds quite a bit, I was like, oh, I'll just bump it up, see what happens. And it's behaving pretty well. I might bump up the bit rates for quality a little bit even higher too, see how that works out. Alright. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it's been working. Like, how consistent it's been. I haven't had any hiccups on my end at the very least, so... I will take what I can get. Good boy, Ralts. Oh, a Sand Slash. Aren't you just the coolest bean in the house? Alright, bring out the Swablu, which is good news for us, because any ground type moves are ineffective. But Sand Slash typically tends to keep Scratch and Slash, Poison Sting. Basically stuff that still affects Swablu under normal circumstances, so that's good. I didn't need that, sir. I didn't need that at all. I was already trying to use Fury Attack, which has less accurate rating than Peck does, so... Ugh. Alright. Well, we'll go for the Peck then. Can't risk wasting any more time. I think I could take one more hit. 30 to 18 if I saw that correctly, so it's not bad. It's 12. Could be a little bit more than that as a damage roll, but should be good. Yep. 13 points of damage. One more than I thought it was going to be, thus the damage roll. Alright, Quilava. Maybe he doesn't have ground type moves. Sand attack. I'm gonna go with just doing quick attacks of my own here. Just try to outspeed him. It's not like Ember's gonna be that much good. Alright, Ember might be that good now with his defense going up. Try that. Oh, I'm naturally faster? Thought it'd be slower. Not that I'm complaining. Just gotta stay awake a little bit longer. Ember, yes! Ooh. Sleepy sleepies. That might be the time to call it quits. We did practically reach 2 hours, so that's not a bad run. And we finally took care of Misty with a billion super potions. I'm pretty happy about that, but we'll continue battling trainers next time round. There's a couple more trainers left in this area, and then we're going to be going to the SS Anne. Endurance, indeed. It's not easy. But this is all pretty good. We got Quilava now on equal levels. And then it's a matter of trying to figure out what we're going to do against Lieutenant Surge. We know Swablu is going to be just the saddest creature because he's a flying type. Marshall's going to be useful because with ground types, it means he's completely nullified electric type moves, so we'll see how that goes. Grovyle is, because he's grass, he has a natural resistance to electric type moves. It just is not very effective against them. Not to mention we have Flaffy, who is an electric Pokemon, so it's not going to be effective against that. And Ralts is just Ralts. He's a psychic guy. That's all there is to it. But that is that. We'll do that next time. I'll try to do it tomorrow about the same time. We'll see how Saturdays go and all that. But thank you for dropping on by. It's been good. It's been nice playing this game again as well. It's been a while since I've actually streamed this game as far as before COVID-19 happened. So, but thanks for watching. Hope you all have a good day, and we will see you tomorrow. Take care, everybody.